Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. Today is a quick video, nothing special, nothing crazy like the last few weeks I've been doing. I just wanted to, I wanted to make a recommendation. I know this is normal and I've been like this before as well. For those of us in this fandom to spend a lot of time getting attached to something that we enjoy and not really going beyond that. What I mean is, like, for example, for me, I love the Platinum Era Morning Musume. They're actually my favorite. And for a while, when Colorful came along, basically once Ninth Gen came along, um, I kind of lost interest, and I started losing interest and started kind of gauging away and kind of saying, I don't really care anymore. The girls I care about are essentially gone or are leaving. And then I graduated, and that sealed the deal for me. Um, And I actually feel kind of dumb doing that because looking back on it, I missed some stuff during that year or so that I kind of just fell out of it. Good stuff. And, you know, this could turn into another topic about how Morning Musume is about change and all this stuff, but that's not really what it's about. Really what I'm trying to say is give new things a chance. Hello Project is always cycling groups and always doing new things and old things at the same time. And recently they've had kind of recently, not really recently, but kind of recently you had Juice join in. And then more recently you had Smilage have a completely changeover, had another generation join, and their whole entire face change, turning into Anjurumu. And then you had the addition of Country Girls way more recently, and then even more recently, Kobushi Factory. And for those who are interested, there's always the stuff going on with the Kenshusei. So my point is that if you like Morning Musume or you like c-ute or Anjurumu or whatever, cool. Keep supporting them with all your money, effort, time, love, however you want to do it. But that doesn't mean you should ignore everything else that's going on. Maybe you won't like it. I know a lot of people that don't like Juice. I personally like them from the moment they've started, and I still love them. They're one of my favorite groups, and I'm so happy they got started up because I'm really happy with the direction they've turned into and what they've come out with. But I know it's not for everybody. Some people don't like them, and that's cool. But the fact is, those people that don't like them, many of them didn't even bother checking, or they heard one song, their first song, and said, forget it. Okay? I'm not saying you have to go out to the whole extent that I do. Every time a group comes out with a new single, I listen to it. If I like it or not is a different story. For example, I don't have every Smilage single. I don't have every c-ute song or single. Because I don't enjoy everything that they've put out. But I do listen every time, and if I like it, I'll get it. If I don't, whatever. I lost 3-4 minutes of my life, and I'm done. I'll move on. I usually do it while I'm doing other things anyway, so I didn't really lose anything, realistically. But the point is, give them a try. Country Girls is great. I actually love Country Girls a lot. I was like, they're okay. And then I saw them live a couple of times, and I've started following them more. I love them. I actually think they're really cool. Kobushi Factory I haven't followed quite as much, but I do like what I've seen out of them so far. And I'm really excited for their future and what's going to come out from them. But point being that, give them a chance. I know they're brand new, and it's tough to like new blood. I've noticed there's two camps of people. There's like one camp that absolutely loves it and is going all into it, and the other camp is just like, oh, whatever. They're there. New groups, that's cool, whatever. I got my Morning Musume or c-ute, or for those unfortunate few who only liked berries, now they don't have berries anymore, so they're probably done. But yeah, give them a chance. Try them out. If you don't like them, cool. You don't like them. If you do like them, awesome. You found a new group to start following and start liking. But this also goes into another conversation I wanted to have with you guys, which is essentially about, really has to do with focus. I mentioned the two camps. You have the camps who are all for it and all against it, or just neutral or whatever. But there's also the people I've noticed. There's a very small handful of people I've talked to that I know who are they just like totally forgot about the groups that they did enjoy and are totally into the new group. Now don't get me wrong, that's perfectly natural. Something new comes out, you're totally excited about it, you're going to put your attention to it. You shouldn't forget the old people too, the other groups. The reason I say that is because you remember their success is based on our support. Granted, the foreign support is very minimal in comparison with what the Japanese support is, but we're still part of that support. You know, and then as soon as like I go and say, okay, I'm going to follow Kabushi Factory like crazy, well, Morning Musume was our group before, and I still love Morning Musume, but if I just said, okay, you know, forget about Morning Musume for now, I'm not going to support them right now because I'm checking out these new groups, I don't think that's fair either. But that's my outlook. You may disagree. Maybe you're just like, hey, I want the new blood. I want to support them with all of my effort because they need it, whereas other groups don't. You could push that argument, but then the more people that think like that means that the more hurt the older groups are going to get because of people thinking like that. That's just my outlook on it. That's how I feel about it. But regardless of that, I do recommend you guys check out Country Girls, Anjurmu, and Kobushi Factory if you haven't already. Or if you've been stagnant for that long, check out Juice Juice also if you haven't yet. They're all great in their own way. You may or may not like them. I especially like Country Girls because it reminds me a lot of old school Hella Project with the mix of the new stuff. I think that's why I find them so attractive as a musical genre and as a group, but that's me. Like I said, everybody will have their own opinions. All I ask is give them a chance. And don't forget about those you love already. That's it. So, like I said, mostly mild. Just thoughts about things that have been going on lately, which is why I mentioned this. And that's it. One last thing I did want to ask, if you guys would, I'd really appreciate it. I'll leave a link down below. I mentioned that I have a video game channel. It's finally up and running and I'm finally doing things on it. So please check it out. It's not perfect. There's a lot of things I can work on, and I am going to be moving soon, so I'm going to have a lot of redecorating. I'll be busy, but the fact is I am back into it. I'm going to start streaming again. I already did one stream, and I will be doing more once I have the time starting next week. I have videos uploaded. I have reviews, talk stuff. Please, check it out. I really appreciate it, and I need more support there than I do here because that's an actual whole entire community I'm doing. I have a Facebook page. I have, you know, the channel. I have things going on, whereas this is just for fun. I guess they're both for fun, but I mean that I'm a little bit more serious on. I'm trying to turn it into something really exciting. So your guys' feedback would be appreciated. So yeah, check it out down below. And if you like it, subscribe. If you don't. That's cool. But I would at least appreciate it if you checked it out. But back to the original topic. Yeah, when there's new groups and stuff, give them a chance. The biggest thing I like to point out in conclusion is I'd like to refer to my mom on this. My mom actually, she's very picky about the foods that she likes, very picky. But one thing I really appreciate about her that I really respect about her is she's always willing to try something new. Whenever my brother and I always go out to go get food and stuff, she'll always try the new stuff. She may not like it most of the time. She doesn't like it, but she does give it a chance. And that's all I ask. If you're willing to do that, even if you dislike everything that you come across, you have all my respect. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, if you want to discuss below. I will reply when I can. Thank you. Bye.